Hello everyone, welcome back to voxel. Since my last video, I've been hard at work on our world generation. Specifically, a lot of work has been done on my structure system, village generation and terrain generation. In this video, we will go over all the big developments of voxel in the past few weeks. Let's start by talking about our terrain generation. Voxel's terrain generation is fundamentally different from the generation of a game like Minecraft. Minecraft uses 3-dimensional noise for its terrain, while voxel uses a height map approach for our basic terrain. Our terrain generation is rather simple. We pick a seed, create some polyline noise, and then we look at the noise value in a specific point. This noise value is then taken to simply be our height. Configuring the noise nicely gives us smooth, rolling hills for our plains, or these small hills for our desert biome, or even these huge sharp peaks for our mountain biome. Every biome in voxel is responsible for its own generation. We use cellular noise to decide which biomes go where. When we generate a voxel, we first see what biome it is, and then the biome decides the height of the terrain. This all works fine until you actually get to the borders between these biomes. These extreme borders are caused by the sudden transition between different noise functions. All of our noise functions separately are mathematically speaking continuous, but our biome selection procedure creates these discontinuity points. To fix this, when we are close to the border of a biome, we interpolate the noise values to create a smooth transition. Now we have a lot of empty, smooth terrain that is somewhat varied, but in order to make this terrain more interesting, we need to add more features to the terrain. In the last video, I already showed you the optimizations of the structure system, but we did not have any interesting structures yet. We started by adding trees. Since trees can spawn in multiple chunks, generating them can be a bit tricky. A use case like this is however exactly what a structure system was made for. So we treat every tree as a structure. Then, when generating the terrain, we can simply spawn in these tree structures. And we can do the exact same thing for clouds. Then I moved on to generating villages. I first needed a way to create these houses. To this end, I had to create a structure editor. I spent a lot of time creating this structure editor. The editor allows me to quickly view structures that I've generated or to create structures completely from scratch. In order to have functioning lights, doors and windows, we needed a sort of entity system. The entity system allows some Godot nodes to be spawned together with the block. For example, these candle blocks spawn a Godot light source, and these doors are actually a Godot physics body. This system allows us to create all sorts of special interactions. The state of these entities is also synced over multiplayer. Now that we created a bunch of different structures for the village, we can start generating these small villages. We do this by placing a church in the center of the village, and then we place houses around it. We expand the village in a radial fashion and are eventually left with this result. The final improvement was adding these cool plateaus to the plains. These plateaus are generated using 3D noise, which is why they can have these cool small overhangs. Although I found them technically very challenging to implement, I think they add a lot to the terrain of voxel. They make the world feel unique and interesting. While before, with just a flat height map approach, it felt boring quickly. As a nice bonus, this plateau generation will serve as a great starting point when generating flying islands in the future. I also added this cool new death effect. Every component of the skin is deconstructed and shot off in a random direction with a random speed, and this causes this really cool explosion effect. These are all the interesting changes I can show for now. Thank you for watching this devlog. If you were interested in the game, please consider wishlisting the game on Steam, as this helps me out a lot. The link is in the description. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.